Hey folks, this is Todd Martin, AP Bio teacher from Maple Grove Senior High. I'm just putting together a quick video here to preview some of the summer homework. We want to make sure that students have a good idea as to what is going to be involved for summer homework and give them an opportunity to make one last final decision on whether or not they are appropriately placed in the class or not. So I want to go through that here with you guys really quickly. Just to give you a quick idea, quick view of this, you're going to get an AP Bio letter here, summer letter coming up for summer homework. It'll have a video on it to kind of go through all the different steps. It'll have a class code. It'll have all those different things. You'll get that in about a week or so. Ultimately, and this is just a quick preview, so don't worry that you're missing something here, but your summer coursework is going to look like this. You're going to take notes on stuff and you're going to submit notes. You're going to take notes on objectives. You're going to submit those. You're going to take quizzes for each topic and they are going to be timed so that you're not just sitting there with your notes open. I need to know if you know the material or if you don't. There's retakes available as long as you keep submitting notes and keep upgrading those notes. The summer coursework is broken into 4 big units here. So there are 4 major units, and you'll have videos or readings to do, followed by quizzes. So that kind of gives you an idea. Total time for this, when I talk to my students about this every year, and when I check in with them during the summer and after the summer, total time commitment for all of these topics is somewhere around 20 hours. It can push even more, up closer to 30 hours for summertime work. This isn't a small endeavor, but you absolutely need to have these foundational pieces. AP Bio requires that students already have a year of biology taken, and this is our way of doing that. So you are taking a full course of biology over the course of the summertime, and I'm trying to condense it down into workable forms here for you. So it's a lot of work. And not only is it work, it's something that you need to be comfortable with, not just clicking your way through and completing just to complete it. And so that when I look at the grade book, like, yep, they did it, yep, they did it, yep, they did it. You need to understand the material, which is hard when you're kind of on your own on this stuff. So I wanted to give you kind of a preview of that and then also take a look at some statistics for you. Okay. So you just saw some of that summer homework stuff. If I go back a year, 2022 summer homework, I had 140 students work on that homework. 28 of them did not complete summer homework or finished it within a day or two. I can see it's time stamped on Schoology. So it was clear they just clicked through stuff. They just, hurried through it the last couple of days. Of those 28 students, 4 of them flat out failed first trimester. 8 of them earned a D plus or below for a grade. And then the remaining 16 of those 28 earned a C plus or below. It was pretty clear if you didn't do your summer homework, you weren't set up for success in this class. And those students didn't have many options to move to a different level of biology. So those students who failed, got a D plus, got a C plus, they were kind of stuck in that AP classroom. So they were stuck with their decision to not do their summer homework, and it kept costing them. So understand, this isn't giving me any pleasure when I see that happen. You need to be committed to the summer homework if you're going to be taking my course. None of them earned a grade higher than a C plus. And then the last thing here, all of my other students who finished the summer homework and weren't in a rush, I had 1 grade of all of those students lower than a B minus. So the correlation isn't necessarily that that summer homework will give you all the information that you need. What it really is are students disciplined enough to take care of their stuff and go through it and learn it as best they can, take good notes, go through it in a timely manner. If you have those skills, that'll set you up for success in this class. Reasons to take this class. You have an interest in science, you wanted a challenging course, and you're organized and self-driven. Many of you, you've been able to float through school to this point, to be quite honest. And this class is a college level biology class. This is not going to be an easy course. So if you're ready for that challenge and you're organized, it usually works out pretty well. If you're not organized and you're not self-driven, if you're kind of your motivation is low and you're just like, yeah, I kind of get things done from time to time, you will have a hard time in this class and with this curriculum. Reasons to not take this class. You hear that I was a good teacher. I appreciate that. I know that for some people, that is something that they bring up. Um, but despite the fact that I'm a good teacher, the curriculum is really, really difficult for some students. So be thoughtful about that. My friends were taking it, so why not? Or because you'll get college credit. Again, they all fall in those same lines. I can only do so much, but the curriculum is pretty tough. And that college credit, traditionally about 70% of my students pass the AP test in the spring. That's right in line with the national average. But that means that 30% of my students do not pass and will not get college credit for my class. So they'll go through a whole year struggling with a lower grade and end up not getting college credit. So don't think that this is just an automatic, easy AP class. It's not. Overall, I want you all to be successful in the class selections that you make. I don't take any pleasure in watching students struggle. It's predictable though. I can watch it during the summertime and know, okay, this kid and this kid and this kid and this kid, they're not doing their work. They're probably not going to do well in my class. If you are going to take some time, please reflect on this in the next week or so. If you feel you can't commit, you don't have time, you're maybe misplaced, contact myself or Janelle Leeson. There's her email. She's the administrator in charge of all of the stuff. By the end of this trimester, it's about a week away. Summer homework emails will be sent out at the beginning of third trimester, and I want to make sure that any of you that look at this video and go, oof, that's a lot more work than I thought, you have an opportunity to back out at this point. We want to make sure that you're correctly placed, and I think that this might be helpful for you guys to know. Thanks for your time. Hopefully that was helpful.